story. And I don't know. Is it just me and David who watched Worlds Collide a week ago? Andres, Chris, did you get a chance to see anything from that
If it was
AAA
like
show?
a early afternoon thing, I definitely didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I just got the updates on my phone.
Yeah, it was like what, 11 a.m. something like that. It was like
Yeah.
noon. Like I was sipping coffee and watching
Worlds
AAA.
Collide came on after SmackDown.
Oh, so okay, I know what happened.
Yeah.
I was sipping coffee because I watched it the day after. I was catching
Yeah.
replay. Yeah, and I was like trying to avoid spoilers, and then I saw immediately as soon as I opened fucking Instagram, because I was trying to check like our social media, I get a graphic of Dominik Mysterio.
It's like landmine.
I thought I saw Dominik Mysterio, then I turned it off, and I was like, I don't know what I saw, but I think I know what I saw, and I said fuck. And then when I watched the AAA replay Saturday morning, that's why I was sipping coffee. I was like, damn. So it was true, but that was still great. Like, that's crazy that they gave him the belt. Another world champion. And I still feel like they should make it a bigger deal on Raw, because you have a world champ from a different promotion now, and they should treat him as such. And he's also double champion. He's also the Intercontinental champion.
He's the Mega Intercontinental champion.
Yeah, like they're really strapping him and giving him rocket fuel and shooting him to the moon, I think. But
been there a while now.
Yeah,
that was the segment where he was making his dad put the belt on him, right? Because that's the clip I saw.
Yeah. That was the AAA main event. He was basically telling him, was it on SmackDown? He was telling him, I think he also said at AAA like earlier in the show that he wanted him to put the belt on him. Yeah, and it was great. I mean, I love that thread of like that feud between him and his dad still persists. And then and I'm sure his dad probably loved it. Like he was very proud of his son, but he really looked like he didn't like him when he was putting the belt on his waist.
He's doing his job.
Great selling. So that specific show, the Worlds Collide with AAA and WWE in Vegas. So they had a record viewership with about 773,000 global viewers. Which is pretty great. So they announced that was the largest concurrent live audience in the event's history. So that's people who were watching it live
at once,
and on that Friday. And that was its peak, and it was across the WWE, WWE Espanol, AAA, YouTube, and Facebook channel. I guess they did it on Facebook too. Why not? During
That's
the
smart.
event, from the Cox Pavilion at the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas. And then more than 4.1 million viewers watched the broadcast in the first 24 hours, which is crazy. With an additional 127 million digital views generated across social platforms. And as we mentioned, Worlds Collide saw Dominik Mysterio defeat El Hijo del Vikingo to become the new AAA champion, Mega Champion. And also El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. retaining the AAA Latin American Championship, and Pagano and Psycho Clown retaining their AAA World Tag Team Championship. I honestly also, on the side, I love Psycho Clown's like masks. I think they look pretty awesome. I don't know how you see through that shit, but
very Slipknot.
It's like bejeweled as fuck too. Like it looks awesome. And
got attacked by the Wyatts.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that too. Like that was eventful. I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but that's cool that they basically are. I think they're gonna do something with that tag team and the Wyatt Six, because they showed up. It was after that match, right? And then they
beat them up and held up the AAA the tag titles.
Yeah. So that's awesome. And of course, AAA, I don't know why I thought this was like, oh, this happened last year. I think there were just so many like changes and acquisitions and purchases. I was maybe thinking like TNA or whatever. But WWE acquired AAA at WrestleMania 42 in Vegas this past April. And honestly, I mean, I think it's been doing pretty damn good in terms of its trajectory and the record itself. What do you feel like in terms of like its success, do you feel like they can maintain the success of this crossover? Do you think it's gonna like not fizzle out, but I guess kind of like even itself out, or can you foresee it going even higher after this? Anyone can answer.
I
Anything's
think it's going to
possible.
be a fourth brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably the most eyeballs that AAA's had ever on their product, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all it's going to take is like a CW deal and a Telemundo deal. And it's like it's
Yeah.
over with.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like what? So it's April. So it's been like 5 months since. I mean, I feel like the most. David, what do you think is like the uh, most significant thing out of this partnership so far? I guess this could be just recency bias, but I'm gonna say giving Dominik Mysterio the world title was pretty significant. I guess like having that as a like that crossover championship.
Yeah. Well, that and like the exposure, like Iguana, Psycho Clown, like all those dudes have been on that roster for a while, and it's like now they got a tops card. You know, now you could buy their like you could buy La Yesca, you could buy the Iguana.
Yeah, I think that's another one that was probably significant in terms of them was the popularity of Mr. Iguana. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know I think he's made some appearances on SmackDown, right? Or maybe
So
one
a
or
Psycho
two.
Clown, yeah.
Yeah. So I think just
And
having
Wagner.
that existing partnership, and the same thing with same thing goes for TNA, because like Joe Hendry has been making. I mean, not only Joe Hendry, like they also have WWE wrestlers becoming TNA champions.
Trick Willie.
Yeah, Trick Williams. And yeah, Joe Hendry basically having a main eventish slot against Randy Orton at WrestleMania as like a surprise thing. I mean, I feel like it's great all around. And in terms of like these kind of crossovers, I think it's successful. And I know like sometimes people, like some people are complaining. I think folks have a right to complain about ticket prices going up, and I do think that there's an issue. I think if it not maybe necessarily being stagnant in terms of like the core shows of Raw and SmackDown. I think there is some repetition where I do think they can like change up the story, because I do think that there is an issue of like some matches just like the same variation of people having the same kind of matches for the past 3 or 4 months. I think that is a problem. But in terms of like actual like trajectory of like interesting business things happening and just like new wrestling like historical events like the TNA partnership and then this AAA partnership, I think it's great. And I think it's maintaining that level of intrigue and interest globally that I feel like a lot of people can't really see unless you zoom out and see like how significant that is. Like World Wrestling Entertainment is actually becoming global, and having a Mexican promotion and working with TNA. I mean, I feel like they might even do something with like a Japanese promotion too. I mean, that'd be great.
They send guys to Pro Wrestling Noah, but they haven't done anything like super big.
Yeah, I mean, like I want to see like a Worlds Collide with, well, I mean, probably not New Japan, because I'm assuming there's some kind of deep partnership with AEW that you probably can't do something with WWE, but
Stardom.
I guess.
Stardom's New Japan.
Oh, is it?
Is All Japan defunct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
There's
I mean,
Pro Wrestling Noah and DDT.
Yeah, so I'd like to see something with a Japanese promotion. Just keep making it global. I feel like that's what they wanted for NXT, but they're finding it in these new partnerships with these existing promotions. I think that's the direction that they're going in. It's like they wanted to make like a global NXT where you have these feeder systems, but this I think is a little more interesting because you have your feeder system with NXT, and some people can say that it's its own brand. It's not just like a training place, which it is to a certain degree, but it holds its own in terms of, you know, as a show, as a brand.
Wrestling.
And then you have AAA, you have TNA. I mean, you have people that they are clearly using to like swoop up and put on their own shows, like Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry for sure is going to show up next year and be a WWE wrestler.
Yeah. Jordan Grace is WWE now.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like she's in WWE, but I mean Joe Hendry will be like a WWE wrestler next year, I think.
I think that's when it officially starts because like he's their first ever deal from TNA, WWE, like them working together, being like, this is our guy.
Yeah. So awesome stuff all around. Speaking of, we talked